Alright, welcome to TNR Superspeedway series. I am DJ Curtis, and I'm with Brandon Guns and Spencer Gilmore.
Or Grillmore, whichever the hell you prefer to call me.
Yep.
Alright. As the field gets in their cars, we got a pretty big field here actually. We got, what, 20 cars?
About.
Around that much.
We'll see how many takes the green flag. One of our bigger fields. Eventually, when they start moving.
Yeah.
Any minute now.
Well, we got our top 10. We got Dobbs and Schmidt on the front row. Row 2, we got Ogo and who do we have?
Tungate.
Tungate.
And then there's Silver Fox
Shelton.
And Chilton. And then there's John Dillon and Donald Pratt.
And then Stephen Pollard and Will Goss. And then the rest of the field.
Then there's... yeah. and then the rest of the field. And
A big pack.
And for some odd reason, they're all... bleh, they're so backed up, it's more backed up than my arteries. Wait, what?
Oh, okay.
That's hot.
just a random fact of the day.
If the field catches up.
You're welcome for being scarred.
Pace car heads off. Still waiting on the field to catch up.
Yes, they are. Looks like they're going about 110 miles per hour. Let's see.
Oh, Isaac into the grass.
Wait,
and they take the green flag.
What is he doing?
I don't know, he must have gotten loose.
Anyway.
Anyways, we do
Yep. Dobbs already.
18 cars?
About 18 cars since Jekyll decided to do this in park.
He parked before the race even started, so I don't know if that's a start in park.
If he crossed the line, then retired, it would have been a start in park. So I mean.
But I'm not sure if he really did cross the line.
This
No.
field's already spread out, so I mean,
He did
I
not.
think some are actually going to stay in the back and maybe move their way up front late, and some are going to move up front, lead some laps, and see if they might stay there
They are
and
4
try
wide.
and hold them off.
Nope, and they quickly made that to 3.
Well, Schmidt's currently in the lead with a big shove from Tungate.
Yeah, Tunga is a great pusher at these super speedways. He has pushed me from past experiences, so I mean, he can push like really good. Like this is more. These cars are usually not meant for tandems, but somehow they are.
But for some odd reason, these guys just really know how to figure out tandems, especially in this kind of racing, and especially with these kinds of setups.
With a wider track like this, it makes it a lot easier to do these kind of things, especially with it running too wide.
A little squirrely there.
I mean, some tracks you can only run. Oh, you can run too wide at all of the tracks. It's just there's not many tracks where it works well. This looks.
Schmitz.
Yep.
Looks like he's got a bit of connection troubles.
He'll get out of the way
Some
there.
connection troubles for that 29, and
well, and now he's dropping back.
dropping to the back already. They are coming out of turn 2. Looks like.
And Silver Fox has an advantage down the back straightaway with a shove from Dylan in that 39.
Well, Goss also helping there with Sam Jacobson.
And here comes Dylan making a peek, but he went back and thought better of it.
Yep.
Schmidt's still up
Doing
there.
2x2,
Oh no, that's
and
Sheldon.
what's Jessica, I believe, is known for dropping back in a lot of these races, and usually trying to come back for a good finish.
Basically pulling a Jeff Gordon here.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's really nothing much going on as of now.
There's still just
There's
2x2.
some 3 wide, I think.
It's a little bit of
Goss
shuffling.
makes it 3 wide, but he's got no help. And he's probably gonna
On to
drop
the
a
back.
little bit of ways. And John Dillon will lead this lap.
Yep.
And
They're coming in.
And there goes Eric Rodriguez all the way to the high side.
Left to dry.
He almost hit the wall there. Be careful.
I'm getting a little single file here. Trying to.
A little
Looks
bit.
like.
And what is Tungi doing on the apron?
Head drop into the back.
Yeah. Oh! Wreck in the back.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we got
Look
a
at
little
that
of
air.
It's Seth Cole.
That's one here. That's one blow
That's
over
one. Yep, that's one car. It
He's-
looks like they'll
he's
stay green.
Yeah, they stay green. No caution.
The back of the field looks like they had to slow down a little bit, but looks like they
Yeah,
might
just-
be able to stay in the draft.
That was one heck of a blow over, though.
The whole back
Yeah,
of
that
his
was
car.
interesting.
Yep.
I could probably walk underneath the back of his car. It was up so high.
I don't know about walking, though.
Like, you know, just walking along the track. Ooh, a penny! And then he just goes flying over you. And then you're like,
I hate seeing
was
that
that
in
a
movies.
breeze?
I hate seeing stuff like that in movies. Because it's so fake, it's not even funny. Like, you just ruined your
I
whole
know
movie
it's-
by making it look so fake.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know it's fake, but kind of humorous at the same time.
Yeah. Alright, so we got 2 lines here. Schmidt on
Leading the
1.
outside line and Dylan leading the inside.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Had about the same amount of
Pretty-
cars.
Yeah, and some pretty
About
good
the-
racing going on right now.
There's just Joey Murphy back there, just, you know, choosing
Just-
which line to
just
choose.
chilling. Just,
yeah.
you know, chilling.
This most super speedways, the outside line is going to be the way to go when you're for stretches, honestly.
But for some people, they just don't go to the outside line. They just stick to the inside line
That's
and
'cause
just
they're
don't
afraid.
make moves.
They're afraid.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a little too afraid in a lot of situations.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if it works here. I'm sure it won't do much here on the turns. But, let's see if people
Coming
try to-
into the turns, the inside line is going to be the advantage here, but coming out, especially on the stretches, you're going to expect this high line to start working. This is going to come into
Ooh.
play like many
Dylan-
other final laps, so, I mean, yeah.
Dylan and Jacobson just slid up the racetrack a little bit. Almost hit the 29 of Schmidt. That was a little dangerous right there.
That inside line's holding a pretty tight draft. The outside line's getting a little squirmy there.
But there's not a lot of cars on the outside line. There's just like 5 cars. And meanwhile, on the inside line, there's like 7.
A bunch of cars
Make
on the
that
inside
8.
line early on.
Yeah, well, in these super speedway races, you really gotta take it easy early on because if you race too hard too early, then yeah.
The outside line's still hanging around up there.
They seem to be holding pretty well with that inside line. That's pretty good.
Yep.
There's a lot of cars on that outside line. I think it's either equal to the inside line or there's more. It looks like there's more. Yes, there is.
Let's see what happens here. The outside line's gaining on the leader.
Good run by Brandon Schmidt. Getting a good shot from the points leader, Dunn LaPrade.
LaPrad's been amazing this season. Been mostly
Absolutely,
consistent.
and take note, he's been driving a Napa car every time he's won a win.
Oh,
So,
Schmidt's warping a little bit.
oh dear,
Just a little.
a little bit, but he's okay.
Dylan might be thinking about the outside line. Kind of looks like every once in a while he wants to jump up there, but
Well, yeah, either that or the inside line might, go by him,
bail
or
on him.
he's just
Yeah.
gonna, yeah, like a lot, like that's kind of that's a product of what happens here at these super speedway races. Sometimes you go to the outside line, and then the inside is like, haha, screw you guys, and they just leave you out to dry. And yeah, it happens a lot in these super speedway races, and you just gotta think really strategically about this.
Dobbs shoots out. Looks like Spencer did too.
Gilmore also jumps up to the high side to follow Dobbs on that outside line.
See if they're gonna try to make that work now.
Yep.
Spen holding.
Now
As they are tandeming, it looks like.
It's going to be really interesting to see what happens with these guys up there. But it looks like a couple of guys from the high side just dropped low.
I think many of them are going to want to stay low because it's really great coming in the corner.
It's good coming into the corner, absolutely, but
but
other
it just
times it's
can't.
just
Yeah.
it's just not as good, and you just really got to be careful.
Whoa!
Once you come out of the corner.
We got trouble on the back straightaway! Big crash!
It's a big one.
Oh, and Brandon Schmidt gets hit hard in the rear end by Jonathan Tungate.
Pollard's involved. Dun LaPrade, the points leaders in it. John Garns, Silver Fox.
There's
Shelton got
There's
a piece of it.
Rodriguez, LaPrade,
And they
Pollard.
are still spinning.
Basically half the field, if not more.
That was a major incident on the back straightaway.
See the race back to the line here. 3 cars.
It's just 3 cars racing back to the line.
Dobbs trying to. He might get it
He's trying
here.
that inside line. He jumped.
Use it all line.
And
He's still using it.
He's like, nah, I'm not gonna do it.
And back on the track. Knew this wasn't gonna work.
Nah, that ain't gonna work.
Sam looks like he's gonna try and make a move here.
He's trying to make a move, but I don't think he's gonna have enough time. No. Dylan is gonna lead coming to the caution flag, and then there's Dutta coming forward.
There's Dutta.
And it's just Dutta.
And we got the Fofo monster, Joey Murphy. Gonna gain a lot of spots after that wreck. He's gonna be in 5th, so look out for this little Fofo monster.
And a lot of the guys that were involved in the crash are coming into pit.
Seth Cole looks like he's gonna stay out.
Get some damage.
After that blow over.
I mean, well, yeah, I mean, who wouldn't?
Seth Cole is staying out.
Now you got to think about this. Would that be a smart move to play, or?
Well, I don't know if he got really any damage. It looks like he only just got airborne, so he might be alright.
Yeah, from the looks of things, he only just got airborne, and it's just about it.
Only.
No real damage to that 30 car.
He only got airborne. No biggie.
I mean, I remember one time racing, like in the beginning part of 2013 in a race, and I went airborne and finished like 10th, so. I'm pretty sure DJ might remember that race, and he might not.
In a while.
Oh well. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since that race has happened.
Let's see, where are the leaders? So, most of the
And
field
the
has got
backstretch.
back up.
Yeah. Some of the field is coming out of the pits.
All
really
but
gotta pick up the pace.
12th and back is
All but-
more than a minute behind.
And Pollard is really lacking back there. Rodriguez is really slow on the backstretch. I think he may have.
He got an EOL
something may have
out.
happened to him. Ah.
Yeah. He's got a lot of damage too in the back end.
Yeah, he's
so
got
it's not
he's
really
got a
gonna
lot
help
of
Rodriguez
he's got a lot of rear end damage on that car. So.
We'll see how this works out for him. Most of the field is. Looks like they're
Should
trying to
be caught
get
up.
ready.
Yeah, they're gonna get ready. Either that or some of them are gonna pit soon.
Yeah, it looks like some of them are going to pit this
Out
time.
of, or they're probably gonna clutch, because I don't know how much fuel they're gonna have for the finish, or I don't know.
We don't know
But
how
it
much
just,
fuel they really have on, you know, the Superspeedway, really. Depending
there
on
are
what
those.
track you're at.
Yeah, it's a very big track.
Well, there
So
are. Well, yeah, it is a pretty big track. It's like, I think maybe 3 miles or something. So yeah, it's a really big track.
yeah, it looks like Eric's going around to go pit again.
Yep.
Because, you gotta fix as much damage as you can.
I think he missed his pit stall
Tungi
Probably
is
did.
just
because he came in and out pretty quick.
Tungi was doing something back there.
I think he had to, like, comb his hair or something. I don't know.
He had to comb his hair.
Comb his hair.
Cause I mean, come on, you're
Who
in
would
that
comb their
car
hair in
for
the
a
middle of a
while.
race in
You
the
gotta
face
do
lap?
something. I
You
mean,
gotta
I
come
make
wouldn't
on.
really
yourself
comb my
look good.
hair.
Gotta make yourself
Yeah.
look good.
We got a lot of takers coming in, especially those that mostly got in that big wreck here.
There's Tony coming in, Pollard. There's Seth Cole, Mendez, Shelton, and Prad. A couple
Yep.
of leaders came in to pit, and that just gives a lot of extra spots to some of these drivers.
I think they're trying to get as
I think
much
most of them are
fuel
going
as
for
they
fuel.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going all for fuel strategy here. We don't
Yeah,
know how much
because
fuel they have, so it could be a mystery. I mean,
it could be
Talladega is probably known in real life for like their fuel strategy. Like we have cars running out of fuel, you know, wreck happens as a result. I
yeah, that's
mean,
happened. That's happened many times before.
Very few TNR races are fuel strategy. In fact, we
yeah.
only average one race out of, what, every 3 seasons or so. So, with a big track like this, we haven't run a race this long, so
We're only
we...
on lap 8, so
Some people have
still got
not
a bit
pit.
of a longer to go.
Some people have not pit this race, so I mean, with a big track like this, if we don't have any more cautions or if they don't pit, this could be very close on fuel strategy.
Well, it
I
just
mean, Sam
depends on
Jacobson.
who pitted and who didn't,
Yeah, it
and
does.
pretty much who didn't really sustain that much damage in that big wreck. And again, there are some guys who did rebound from a big wreck sometime in the season and came back to finish pretty good, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that race was like M&M's or something.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's a little hard to remember sometimes. Oh yeah, it was M&M's.
I don't have good enough memory for this.
And let's see, they're gonna double up. I think I see the first row double up here. I don't know.
And there goes Garns to the outside of Silver Fox, Schmidt to the inside line, and here
Inside,
goes
and it's basically
Gilmore
a
to the outside of
switcheroo.
Schmidt, and it looks like it's just gonna work its way
We're
through
just
there.
gonna have, yep. I'm gonna have to swap the lanes here. Because I think John Dillon will be in the outside here unless Shelton is ahead of him. Yeah,
Shelton
she is
is
ahead
ahead
of.
of him, so he will
Uh-huh.
be on the inside line for the restart.
So now we just gotta wait for Paul and Tungate and Rodriguez to catch up, but that won't take too long.
Because they're
Tungate's gonna take
legitimately
the
right
outside.
there.
Yep. They're literally right
They're just
near the field,
right
so.
there. Like,
Right
what's up,
there.
guys?
Okay, but Sam Jacobson's gonna choose the inside line for the restart. Eric Dobbs in second, Ian Dutta third, Joey Murphy in fourth, James Silverfox from Germany in fifth, John Garnes running in sixth, Brandon Schmidt after that wreck is in seventh, Spencer Gilmore in eighth, or Gilmore, if you want to say, doesn't matter. In eighth, LaPrade runs ninth, and Will Goss will round out your top 10.
Alright, looks like they're ready to go green here in just a moment.
We will be
Anytime
restarting
now.
with 12 laps to go. And
I think
we're
it
gonna
is
see.
12 to, wait, yeah, 12 to go once they
Yeah,
get
it
to
will
the
be 12
restart.
to go on the restart, so we're just gonna see what happens.
Eventually. They got a lot of track yet.
Yep, they still got a lot of track to get through.
Like you said, it's a really big track,
Mm-hmm.
so it takes a long time to pace around here.
And they will be coming to the start and finish line then.
They will.
Eventually.
Eventually, I'll
They just
take a
hit the trial
bathroom
hole.
break.
I mean, they just
They're
hit
in the
the
trial
trial
hole. I'll
hole.
take a bathroom break.
Here they come into the middle of the trial hole at FTF.
And here they come. Duty start finish.
They
I think they're
do
gonna
not.
wait. Did they go with the?
They go on the
Wish they
line,
would
not
go
the
with
restart
the.
bikes. And
Kinda
green
wish
And
flag
they
is
took the
out.
restart
there
box
they
then.
go. They're green.
Green flag is
Got-
back in the air.
Jacobson didn't. It looked like Jacobson didn't get that good a
Didn't quite
restart.
get going,
And
so Dobbs is
and
gonna
there
merge
goes
low.
Dobbs on the outside. He's gonna clear Jacobson going into turn one.
Right there, just
And
like that.
and Joey Murphy is
Gonna maybe
gonna
merge. Nope, I think he can't.
no
Not
no
clear yet.
he's not going to.
I'm gonna wait after Dutta gets by, and he's gonna let him go by, merge back down behind Dutta.
Oh, Schmidt got almost went up into the wall there. Him and
Wonder what's
Gilmore,
going on
looks
with.
like they got
That
a
was a
little.
close call.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was kind of close. That something could have happened there.
looks like everything's alright.
But Schmidt is dropping to the back, and he's dropping fast.
Got out of the draft there.
Yep. Dropping like a rock goes Brandon Schmidt.
Silver Fox gets on the inside of Dylan, or Ian Dutta, and
Dutta
Dylan
and passes him
follows.
with ease with LaPrade. Dutta's gonna merge behind. Yep, yeah, there he goes. There's Spencer Gilmore. Behind him is Will Goss and Austin Ogo.
Looks like
And
the.
then there's just this little pack back here.
Kind of more of a single file line mostly, except behind, probably in the back.
Except for what's going on back there. There's Pollard
With
on the inside,
Pollard, Seth,
and then Seth
Jessica.
Cole on the outside with Jessica. And is it safe to say I spoke too soon? Looks like Tungate and Hernandez are trying to get around John Garnes and Rodriguez in the back here.
Schmidt has pitted.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
Well, he did almost get near the wall earlier, but that was from contact.
That is
but I
true,
think there's something wrong.
And he did get plowed by Tungate in that big wreck.
I think there is something wrong with Schmidt's car.
And
and he retired.
And yeah, so it looks like Schmidt is
That
out
damage
of.
might have just made it.
Yeah, it looks like the
worse.
damage might have been a little too much for his car to sustain, and
he knew it wasn't gonna run fast after
yeah,
that
he
wreck,
knew it
so
wasn't really gonna work all that well. So
he could
just
still run,
said,
but wouldn't be fast enough
Yeah.
to be with the field.
yeah.
I had that feeling, bro.
The feels, man.
Looks like they're trying to work the high line here in the front
Four
pack.
car maybe train, then there's just Ogo and Goss just following them. I think they're favoring the outside line right now, but Goss is trying to get. No, he's still staying on the outside though. But Dobbs is leading the inside line while Sam Jacobson's leading the outside line.
Dobbs seems to have a little bit of an advantage over Jacobson right now, but
Jacobson can get
a
a little bit of the run there.
I think I spoke too soon because here comes the 58.
That outside line is working.
And they're 3 wide. Joey Murphy on the bottom, LaPrade in the middle, and Gilmore up top. Like they're gonna settle things out, and yes, they do.
Huh. All 3 of the cars cleared them. Looks like they might go and try it again. Eventually.
soon. And
Worked the
now,
first time.
the outside line is just Ogo and Gilmore because they just got left out, and they're probably going to be joined by Jacobson and Silverfox because there goes John Dillon going for the lead.
Well, they're making the high line try to work again, it looks like.
Dutta
Nope.
was going to work with the high line, but he thought, no.
He didn't think it was going to last, and basically once he bailed, everyone else bailed.
Everybody's kind of bailing on that high line so far, but we're getting closer and closer to these closing stages here at FTF, but still got a long way to go. Anybody can make moves, start moving up to the front.
We are coming to 9 laps to go.
Yes, we are.
And they're trying to make the high line work again.
Then LaPrade, Ian Dutta, and Spencer Gilmore going up high.
Yoss trying to follow.
Everyone trying to follow.
But I don't think they're all connected. And there goes Gilmore back to the bottom.
Gilmore goes to the bottom immediately.
He says no.
See how
I'm
much
not
Dutta
really
can
sure
push down LaPrade. Can he lead the lap? Yes, he
And
will.
LaPrade will lead that lap.
And he ditches the high line.
Goes to the bottom. Just like every time.
Yep.
And currently Ian Dutta is leading that outside line, or it looks like, yeah, Goss just got shuffled out of line. And now the high line is being led by the 39 of John Dillon, leaving the 7 and the 42 hung out to dry on the
They're the
bottom.
only ones on the inside right now, looks like, because they're all just merging in the high slide right now in the backstretch.
And here comes the 13 and the 58
Fofo
coming along.
Monster and Jacobson are coming. Look out.
Fofo Monster.
They're gonna help them. They're gonna help them, but they're gonna use the
Up
inside line once again.
And now the outside line is just 2 cars. It's Silver Fox No-Go.
They're in the middle of turn 3 right now. John Dillon is your leader.
See what happens here. On the straightaways, it looks like they try to get the high line to work. For
So
the
you can
most
get the
part.
run
Because
coming
normally that would be a smart place to try and form a high line, because if you try to in the corners, either A, something could happen, or B, just what do I say?
Yeah.
And looks like Dutta is trying to form a high line with the Prad, but Gilmore didn't come to follow.
A couple people.
And, well, a couple of people, absolutely, yeah, some people did follow, but just 3 guys on the outside, 4 on the inside, and then it's Silver Fox, Ogo, and Goss.
Didn't work
And
that time.
Murphy leaves the outside line. Murphy leaves the outside line again to work with the inside lane.
Oh my.
And and Silver Fox.
Gilmore is peeking. Yes, he is peeking.
He's looking. He's got some help from that 58.
He's got help from the 58, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. But we got the Popo Monster coming in.
But
might as well nickname Joey the Popo Monster now on.
But Murphy did not work with the 58 and 42, and he's staying on that inside line.
LaPrade's going to follow. I think LaPrade's going to maybe follow. Let's
he
see if
might
he's gonna go
follow the 58
Yes, he's
and 42.
following them.
Yes, he will.
He's following them. John Dillon's still leading. Dobbs, with the help from Dobbs and the Popo Monster. Spencer Gilmore leading that outside line.
Oh, Dunn leaves the outside line.
Woo!
Immediately heads to the inside line.
That was a little squirrely, and Gilmore just
merges down.
Slips right in. Slips right into that inside line. And now it's Jacobson leading the outside line with Silver Fox, Ogo, and Goss.
Looks like a single file train.
And there goes Jacobson to the inside line with Goss and Silver Fox dropped in. And that leaves Ogo all by himself.
As the back of the pack, those staying in the back originally, I think their strategy is starting to backfire here, unless we have a caution.
Yeah, unless there's a caution, and either in the or now or within a few laps, those guys back there, they're probably going to have their butts saved.
Oh, they're trying to make another run on the high line.
And yeah,
What?
yeah.
John
All
Dillon by
those cars
himself.
against one. Yeah, obviously we know which line's gonna prevail. Hobbs goes by for the lead. Joey and Eric dropped low, and it looks like Gilmore's gonna stay on the high side with LaPrade and Dutta.
Laprade's been a good help in
Oh,
pushing here at
Dara ditches.
Superspeedways.
Well, this is getting a little crazy.
Yep.
And Gilmore gets ditched on the high side.
Nothing new there.
Left
a lot of
alone,
people-
except for Silver Fox, who's just a little bit back.
But it looks like we have a 10-car race if Ogo can stay within this pack, but I don't know if he will be able to. But then yet we have only one car on that high side, so I mean he could probably get draft from Gilmore and Jakeson.
He could. I mean, there is a good possibility that he could get like a little bit of draft off of Gilmore, but he might not, and unfortunately that could happen. Well,
Joey
knowing
Murphy.
some of Ogo's luck,
Yeah,
he's peaking,
he's climaxing.
and
Then Laprade's
Okay.
gonna looks like
I didn't need to know that, but okay.
Laprade's just looking. He looked.
Brad on the high side with Dylan, but it looks like no one's really gonna help him. Oh, here comes Silver Fox. I guess I spoke
John
too soon.
Dillon and Silver Fox are
Again.
just following Dunn. I think
And then here comes Goss, and
Goss and Jameson just leaves Goss unless he wants to go back up.
he goes back up. Nope, back down.
He's deciding.
He's thinking. I'm gonna stick to the inside line.
Simon says, go low.
Pretty much.
Go high. Oh. You listen.
Turn right now.
But
Oh,
let's
jeez.
see if that high line can work coming out
Oh.
of turn number 3 or 4.
Oh,
you wanna say.
no.
3 wide.
That's dangerous.
3 wide, Jacobson's in the inside, Dutta's in the middle.
That does not look safe. That does not look safe at all.
And he might fall back in time.
Fall back,
Or
just
not.
hope these guys don't
Oh, there he
wreck.
goes.
Or yep,
Yeah.
he's on the outside line now. He's a-okay.
First,
Oh.
maybe thought he's gonna wreck at first, but
Ogo's just trying to hang
just
on
he
back there.
goes. He's barely holding
He's
on to
just
that
he's
pack.
just hanging on by a thread right now, as we have 5 laps to go here at FTF.
Oh, the whole field gets shuffled.
Oh my lord! Oh
Wow, they were really dicey there coming into turn
Woo!
1.
What a checkup.
Save by all of them. And look at Ogo. Because of that, he caught up pretty quick. But now Goss has lost contact. And now they're back to single file.
Yep.
And now this is pouring.
And you spoke too
And-
soon again.
But Brad went to the high
Again.
side.
This is weird for me. Like every time I say, they're back to single file, like a second later they're back to double file.
You jinx it every time, dude.
I always speak too soon.
Say the
Exactly.
opposite of what you're going to say next time. See if that works.
Pretty much.
Say they're not
Oh.
gonna make a move. Oh wait.
Not gonna make a move. Oh,
But Brad on the high side.
Brad leading that high line. Murphy bounced on the apron a little bit, but he's a-okay.
The Highline's hanging in there with 3 cars.
And that's
With 3
impressive.
cars, that's impressive. Yeah.
Especially with 3 cars against 5. That's actually really cool to see. But I think that inside line might get a better run. Yeah, they will.
They touch. LaPrade leads
Private
that.
Contact.
Man, they're really
They
pinching each
tied.
other coming into turn 1. But Dunn led that lap. They pinched really
he did.
hard on each other coming down the straightaway when they were in the straightaway.
They led that lap by 0.001, I'm guessing.
Yep. I think
We're gonna have to
1,000.
look back on that replay soon.
Too bad that wasn't the finish.
If that was the
Awesome.
finish, that would be a really cool finish.
But that would suck for the drivers because that would give him a bigger points lead.
Yeah, that's true.
Brad's got a big enough lead already. I don't think many of the other drivers want him to extend that lead a lot.
Yeah,
They
considering
want to go for this championship. They won't wreck
and
him, but
and
they
every
wanted
race
to
he's
finish badly.
won has been in that Napa car, so he's probably one of the favorites to win tonight.
People probably want him beating his Hellman's car then. He finished, I think, 11th at Dega last time.
Yeah, he did. After that incident with John Dillon, warping
Net code.
Yeah, and Schwalenberg flew into the fence. That was kind of wild, but
yeah, he did fly.
But he came back and finished pretty good.
But we got Dobbs in the lead, holding on to that inside line. The Fofo Monster is getting updraft by, tandem by Silver Pops.
Bump draft, tandem. Kind of the same thing. And it looks like that
Oh.
outside line seems to be working again a little
They're
bit.
coming.
They're getting
Spoke
there.
too soon.
Looks like... and it's gone.
And it's gone.
And it's gone. And it looks like Dudham is looking to come in, but no, he's not.
No,
He's gonna
just
he's
left
gonna
up high again.
Yeah,
been that
he's
kind
gonna
of like
have to
every
wait.
race now.
He's gonna have to wait until Gilmore goes by, and yes, he will. He drops right in behind the 42.
Well,
Remember,
we
Dutta did win last week's race, so you might want to
Yeah,
keep
he
an eye
did.
on him.
He
So
did
don't
win last
underestimate
week's race.
this rookie here.
Yeah, don't
Whatever
underestimate Dutta because he can drive.
He's won already.
And and here goes the high line working again.
LaPrade trying to get around Dobbs.
And it looks like he will. Yes,
Looks
he
like
will.
a 5-car train here. Look at the bumpers on each other.
And
They're
it
really
will
on the
indeed
bumpers.
work for the first two cars.
For the first two cars, yes, it works. And now
Dylan
back to the
merges
bottom.
low.
goes
Yep,
the
they
police.
went to the bottom. LaPrade
Nope.
coming into turn 3.
They're still trying to make
boy.
it work.
They're trying to make that outside line work.
They're trying to ditch LaPrade.
They're trying to do whatever they can to ditch that 7. Yeah.
They're
but,
coming up to 2 to go. Oh, and they wreck.
Oh!
Uh-oh. There they go.
Oh! How did they not?
They didn't wreck somehow, but man, I thought that was close, and they almost rubbed.
I'm not
front.
gonna complain. That was really cool.
Oh, Tunge
That was
around in the back.
Ungate spinning around, coming down the backstretch. Just
And
a
he's
single
blown
car.
the engine.
Yep, there's smoke.
Tongue Gates.
So
Smoke
let's
is
see if they're
billowing
gonna
from
slow
that
down or
28
not.
car.
I don't think they will slow down. No, they won't.
No, because I believe that was the first single car spin, so everything is okay.
There are 2 to go.
John Dillon with a shove from Joey Murphy and Spencer Gilmore to the point.
3-car train the high side. LaPrade's left to dry in the low. We got Dutta kind of back there with Sam Jackson. Those two could be dark horses and come toward the front near the end of this race.
They do have a good chance of winning today's race. If the top 4 somehow messes up or wrecks, those two will be the benefits of the doubt.
There is also, it looks like Dobbs is out of gas. Yep. So it looks like.
He's slow on the backstretch.
We'll have to check the replay after the race.
Looks like
Probably
it
will.
might be a fuel strategy race after all, folks.
Looks like it. Now, here's something to point out. Sam Jacobson, he didn't pit. He's still on the same gallon. He's still on the same tank of fuel for when the green flag dropped at the very beginning of the race.
Him and Dobbs, I think, were the only 2.
Yeah, those two were the only ones who stayed out during the
But
caution.
I think Jacobson was clutching under the yellow. You never know.
He might
These
have
guys
been.
could have been clutching.
So it would be really interesting to see if Jacobson could somehow make it on a 1 tank of fuel. They're coming
This will be
down for the
interesting.
white flag soon. It's going to be settled between these 5. 4 Chevys, 1 Toyota. Who's going to get to the line first?
Oh man, you
White
beat me to
flag.
it.
Oh boy.
Said that
White
last
flag in
time.
the air. 1 lap to go. John Dillon getting a good lead. Oh, Murphy. He's slow. What's up with him?
I think he's out of gas. I think he's slow.
Oh,
running out of
And he
yeah,
gas.
is
gas.
out of gas.
He's out of
The
gas.
13
He's
is
out of
out
gas.
of fuel. And Dillon has a huge
John Dillon,
lead.
I think. Let's see if
John Dillon has a
can
huge
save.
lead. That makes him a sitting duck. Here comes the 42
He's slowing down.
with the 7 and 58.
slowly decreasing speed. I think he is running out of fuel as well. He's slow. Looks like he might be running out of
He
fuel.
might be
Unless
running out of fuel.
he could be, but he would be slowing down dramatically. But look at this tandem by
Look
Spencer
at this!
Gilmore and
Look
Donald
at
Pratt.
this! Gilmore, look into the outside! He's gonna get the spot, I believe. Yes, he will.
Gilmore to
Big
the
shove
outside.
Big shove from Don LaPrade. To the point with 1 lap to go.
Wow.
They merge down low. Gilmore's your leader. LaPrade running in second. The points leader having a great day despite getting in that wreck early on. Can Don LaPrade make a move? I don't know, he might have to. If he's gonna make a move, Spencer's gonna have to drive it wide, but this isn't like the 2008 Daytona 500.
Oh, LaPrade made a move right there, but Gilmore blocked.
He's still
I
looking,
think
he's looking. Let's see if John
LaPrade
Dillon's gonna
might
help
need some
LaPrade.
assistance from John Dillon. Oh,
See,
he looks outside.
He's pushing, he's
Gilmore
pushing.
blocks. I
Gilmore's
don't think they're
blocking,
gonna
he's
get.
blocking.
I don't think they're gonna
I think
get
he's
there.
got it.
Gilmore is gonna
Here
hold
they
on.
come, coming down the tri-oval.
Spencer
Looks like
Gilmore's
Spencer
gonna win at
Gilmore
FTF.
is going to win. Yep, Spencer Gilmore has won here at FTF Motor Speedway, as it looks like Don LaPrade is going to come up short with second. John Dillon gets third. Sam Jacobson running a surprising fourth today. What a great day for this little kid. Or kid, you want
Good
to say.
job. Austin Ogo holds on for 5th. Then it's
Well,
Rick Goss
gosh.
for 6th.
Sixth.
Then James Silverfox for 7th. Eric Dobbs for 8th. And we have a bit of an
They're
incident in
wrecking
the
after
back
the line,
here.
but looks like John Garnes is going to get 9th, and Luis Hernandez rounds out your top 10.
I wanna go back and look at that wreck.
Which one?
Or not that wreck, that big mess around lap 18. I think it was lap 18. We'll see.
This is the first big wreck?
No, this is where they get the whole field gets separated. The whole front pack.
Oh,
I
you
don't know
mean
what
when they
happened.
checked out? I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I think it was around lap 17, not around 17 or 18. What's lap 18?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Pretty good race overall.
Yeah, so far so good on here.
Another great finish. Last lap pass once again here at TNR Superspeedway Series. So I mean, it's been another wild finish. I mean, maybe not as wild as all the other races we've had, but
It's been a pretty eventful season.
Oh yeah, so far anyways, we're only at the halfway point. Oh, now I seen what happened. Dobbs and Silver Fox.
yeah.
Alright, that's gonna wrap up this race. Next week is at Zenjoltas, I believe.
I believe it might be JJR, but you never know.
I think it's either JGR or Zenjoltas. It's rumored that.
I don't know, the schedule
Zenjoltas.
changes.
Yep.
Whatever. We got 358s next at Brewerton. So hopefully that'll be an interesting race.
Corey.
Yep.
That'll wrap up this broadcast. See you next week.